Alright, so some extra prep for this trip since it's car camping and backpacking. We got the Max Haul cargo rack up here. We ordered some cheap fix-it quick grips here from Amazon. Got some conduit mounts from Home Depot. Got the shovel mounted up. Got a bunch of the gear up there. Used some waterproofing stuff from my backpacks to put over my totes. Now, before we go road test it, make sure it doesn't all come flying off the back. Also had to pick this one up for going to Ozette National Park. Yeah, we had to get a bear canister. I guess raccoons or bear will get into your food really bad, which I've never used. I've just hung my food before backpacking, but Ozette National Park will not let you backpack without one, so we've got one of those too. All right, let's road test the roof rack. All right, after 2 days of driving, camping in the middle of nowhere in eastern Washington, we have arrived at Ozette Lake, which is going to be the beginning of our backpacking adventure to the coast on the Olympic Peninsula. And I gotta say, last resort campsite seems pretty sweet. We are geared up and ready to backpack to the coast.
You want people to be quiet and not sing songs?
Yeah, I want to hear that.
The great thing about backpacking down to the ocean is first you smell it, then you can hear it, and then hopefully in just a minute we're gonna go see it. Does it remind you of 14 years ago, Mrs. G? Or it wasn't more than 14 years ago, wasn't it?
I was 14 years old.
So we're talking like 22 years ago? Whew.
We gotta go find a spot now.
Alright, made it in. Saw one dead seal on the way in. Figured you guys didn't need to see that. There's some sweet driftwood forts back there. But right now, I've decided to take my pack off. I'm trying to go find a creek or a stream. There was one on the map south of Sand Point. I think I can see it 200 meters that way, so I can get a water source here. Then we will pick a campsite. That's the idea. So there's basically a trail south of Sand Point with lots of little sites just off the ocean. You go any further south, you have to camp on the beach. Although camping on the beach doesn't sound that bad, I do imagine. Well, it's pretty windy. So we're going to be just off the beach in a nice site we found just back there. Also near our water source, yay! And someone left an outhouse. So bonus luxury, we're pretty much glamping right now. You'll notice there is a lot of like trash that's washed up. People have cleaned up old buoys and fisherman nets and classic ocean debris. Alright, well, let's hope the new water filter gets it done, because it looks like there's a lot of iron content in the stream we got here. Well, that definitely doesn't look like water you want to drink, does it? But hopefully the new filter gets it done. I don't know if it's because it's the Monday after Memorial Day, but we have this entire beach all to ourselves, and it's a pretty damn big beach. I'm looking forward to this sunset. So tomorrow we're gonna hike 3 miles north up this beach
Go a little slower, guys.
to Cape Alava right there. Alright guys, it is day 2 of backpacking. This is our 4th day of being on the road camping. Turns out I may have underestimated the amount of food we were going to need. Well, that or I couldn't fit it all in the bear canister, so I tried to cram in everything I could. But Baby G needs to go to the bathroom. Alright, I'm on it. Alright, anyway. Yeah, we probably have enough food as long as we're not eating a ton. Other option is tomorrow send Mrs. G back to the car on her run. It's 3 miles out, 3 miles back in. She could do 6 miles. She does it every day, right? Bring us back some more food. We will see. How do we roll out like a day early? I don't want to do that because it's not every day you get an entire ocean beach to yourself. All right, 3 miles north on the coast. Here we go. You guys see that up ahead? We've got a beached whale up here. Okay, guys. This whale looks like it's been dead for a minute. The smell is pretty intense. Somebody told me it was an adolescent female whale that died of natural causes. Apparently he was a whale expert. I don't know. I don't know more than your average guy about whales. Maybe somebody can tell me what kind this is in the comments. I mean, it kind of looks like a humpback. It's got those big lines on the bottom, you know? There. Let's have a look. Well, I guess that's how you can tell it's a female. Did not know. Woo! This deer walked into our camp, literally right next to the tent, and I'm talking and making noise. It does not bothered at all. Alright, due to the fact that I had to get a bear canister for all the food, and I completely filled it with food for 4 people. It holds enough food for 1 person for 3 days. Yeah, not for 2 full adults and 2 little humans for 3 days, no. So I am making a run back to the car to go get some more food, because I do have more camp food back at the car. So that's 3 miles back to the car. I might drive a little bit, pick up some food, and then 3 miles back. I've already done like 3.5 today, so we're easily going to hit 10 miles today. Let's get it done. All right, food successfully retrieved. We stole some stuff from the car food, made some sandwiches, spent way too much on junk food at the Lost Resort place in the middle of nowhere. But worth it. Got all the sugar and all the carbs now, so back to camp. Can you hear that? Sometimes you forget what that sound is. Did we just eat like 3 days worth of candy in 1 day?
That happened.
Was it worth it?
There's a little bit of regret.
I have no regrets except that tomorrow there's going to be 0 candy, and this one's going to be like, hey, where's candy at? And I'm going to go, you ate it yesterday.
Which candy do you wish we still had more of? fish.
I could go for some of the Swedish fish too, kiddo.
Yeah, but it is what it is.
This is a great campsite, but it's really windy. So we've got someone made a nice little hidey hole for camp stove. So we got our stove cooking away under there. So Mrs. G, what are we dealing with right now?
Snake?
So you just laid down in here just a second ago, and I laid down next to you, and I was like, "Yeah, Tara, get out."
Yeah.
Because there's a snake.
Tone in your voice.
So now I gotta tear this thing down and figure out how to get the snake out. This will be fun. Just chill, little sneaky. You're a cutie. All right. Let's take you to a new home.
I don't want.
Not in our camp.
Oh my god. So gross. So gross.
All right. And
Why are you doing it that close to where we sleep?
in there. It's just a snake. There's probably tons around here.
Oh yeah, right. So the guy that just freaked out
Okay, and it's gone.
in the grass next to our tent. Cool.
I'm gonna zip the tent this time so it doesn't get in.
Where is the snake? The snake is over here somewhere. Very close to where we are sleeping.
And that, folks, is why we always remember to zip our tent. And zip your bags back up again, too. Just de-snaked everything in the camp. Younger G, baby G, has been giving us a tour of an epic fort. How many points do you give this fort out of 10 on the fort scale? Don't know if you can see this, but there's a bald eagle on each of these rocks.